All right, so here is the plan for today. Obviously, today's stream we're expecting to be another 2 hours. Um, and for those on YouTube, hopefully it is 2 hours for you guys as well. Oh, I do see some silent viewers. So hey, how's it going? Ah, there's nicotine. Give you more. You want more playing time, dude? You're already starting. I can't give you any more playing time. You're out there on like every play. On today's guys, right now, we have Ball State and Eastern Michigan, so we got a homestand. Um, Ball State is a team that we have to beat. They are undefeated right now, and we really can't lose another game in our conference if we want to even think about making the MAC championship. We're not starting you at defense. Um, but with that being said, we got Ball State and Eastern Michigan. And where is... I forgot what I was looking at. Oh, yeah. We are not even considered for top 25 yet. Although, this is a first. It's probably because we recently moved them back. But our unofficial rivals in East Stroudsburg are now ranked 22nd. And they're first in the Conference USA. Just going over some other things though real quick. Where is it? Where's stats? There it is. Season stats. He was partying late. Obviously Danny Cornelius has been playing pretty well for us. However, because of the recent games, he will be benched at least for this game for Eloing Cruz. Chino, I mean, he doesn't look like he's going to do much. However, Finau Chang showing off that the fullback really does have a big part in the system whenever I get a hold of it. Receiving wise, Steve Cherry has the most yards with the most catches in their sophomore year, but not the most touchdowns, as that goes to Maurice Lambeau. Blocking, overall, 4 out of 5 of our starters have allowed sacks, meaning the only starter to not allow a sack this year is Scotty McGill here. He has not allowed a single sack all season, and I am very impressed with that. TFL is obviously Brian Blow leads those, as well as sacks. Interceptions, Alpine actually has 3 picks this year. Dalton Cheeseman with 2, George Kumaro 2, Strelick with 2, Ellis and Kashan with 1 each. We have been interception merchants this year, as well as forcing fumbles constantly. With only 3 recovered, however, I still find it to be very incredible, and 3 defensive touchdowns. Our defense has shown a lot of skill in the recent games, so hopefully we can continue it. Maybe our offense even shows a bit of life. We're not going to bench Alpine. He's playing really well. We might bench him for the first half. How about that? Does that sound okay with you guys? You guys are the 2 here, so you guys kind of get full say right now. So Alpine will be sitting out the first half of the game this week, which means Kumaro and Kashan will be called upon to kind of boost this team up, as Cali Fate will be our 3rd corner. Alpine, we're going to put at 5th. Well, do we have a... Yeah, we do have a guy, actually. So here you go. Malden. There you go, bud. As that will start out the first half. Remember, we do not have anybody to recruit. I am putting myself on a strict recruit schedule, so I can only bring in certain amount of guys every year. With that being said, let's get into the game here. Ball State versus Iron Mountain University. At Iron Mountain University, we have shown an incredible record here at home this season, especially with our defense playing at a much higher level than usual. I'm excited for this game as we return the first kickoff to the 25. Now, Eloin Cruz comes in, obviously not the starter this year, but he might be looking at stealing the job, possibly. All good. That's why you're going to be there for second half, you know. Little halfback draw there as our center is unable to block long enough. I know I hate halfback draws. I do not know why I call them, but who knows. And here we go. And unlike the Pittsburgh Steelers, Eloin Cruz on his first pass of the day completes a forward pass. Hey, Check, how you doing? Hope you're having a good time at home. Or on the car ride, who knows. And I get tackled right at the line. Lambo cannot run. Our run game is not looking good today, but don't worry, because we got a good good pass game in order to kind of fill in. Dude, I really should maybe take some cold medicine one of these days, you know? Yeah, I have been feeling a little sick. Obviously, it hasn't been enough to affect me too much, but definitely something I should look into as we look at 3rd and 8, our first third down now. As Sievic wide open on that one as he picks up the first down. Easy throw and catch there for Eloin Cruz to his halfback. As we're just kind of testing the waters, seeing what works, what doesn't work, you know. As a nice spin move from Steve Cherry puts him up to the 12-yard line. Seems like the passes are definitely working. If he gets a pick, we gotta talk, because our defense has been outstanding this year. If our backups are playing just as well, I don't know. Chino that time with a 1-yard run, so he's up to -3 yards on the day. And a nice spin move there from Chino as he picks up 8. Chino last week had only 34 yards in the loss. And they get around the offensive line easily as we take our first sack of the drive. And that's actually just going to send out the field goal unit. Normally we're going to go for it, but today we're feeling kind of conservative, as the field goal is good, giving IMU the 3-0 lead. Obviously, most of the time we go for that, but we just didn't feel like it this time, as they're just going to take a knee. As here comes Brian Below in the defense. He's had 2 fumble recoveries, 3 forced fumbles, and 11 sacks, putting him at the most in IMU career history, with almost 40 sacks over his 3-year career here. First run actually does some pretty good damage there, as it's a 5-yarder to start it off. And the blitz works, a 2-yard loss for Ball State, as now they're going hurry up once again. Wigberg started last year, and I don't know what happened in the offseason, but there was some proof, as down goes the quarterback in the backfield. Brian Below getting back there. 41.5 career sacks for him, as he adds another one. You saw Alpine. He might have been in the slot. We'll have to sit him, as that was a very fast drive, as we just called a fair catch, getting back to the roster right away. They really didn't throw the ball either, which was nice. So, who knows? Maybe I forget slot corner exists. Yeah, he's there. With that being said, though, an incredible first drive by the defense. As that's going to be another 2-yard loss. Our blocking has not been good as of late. We definitely need to get that better. But the question is, how do we do that? As that one's going to fall to the turf easily. Yikes. And, oh, a huge hit taken by Lambo. He is back up, thankfully. As on that drive, IMU will just end up losing about 2 yards before having to punt it back to Ball State. And they're going to stop him at the 24. And here comes Ball State. As a early throw there gives Kashan a nice tackle, as that's going to be a 4-yard pickup on the short short pass. And Srolik gets to him, only allowing a 3-yard gain. Yeah, why not? And he's going to be tackled just short. 4th and inches now as Ball State sends out their punt team. Morton missed. Yeah. I know I miss receivers all the time. But the difference is... Oh, crap. I thought I was going to do that well. No. What's it called, though? What's it called? IMU does take over now at their 27 as a 6-yard pickup there for Honda Civic. He actually has a pretty useful perk in energy recuperation between plays, so that'll get him on there more often. Yeah, Horton doesn't believe in us as Chino runs right by the offensive line. Touchdown. What a run there. You guys can clip that. Why not? As Chino with a huge first down run. You know we got to look at that again. All the way back. Where is this even? Let's see. We're at the 30. That looks like the 33. So this is a 67-yard run. Great hole created by the offensive line here. Great job by, who's the blocker there? Steve Cherry bringing the linebacker out of the play. Fullback gets to the safety. And we see Steve Cherry even run up, give a little block there. And all Chino has to do is just run in. And that is going to be in contention for thumbnail for the week. Extra point does make this a 10-0 game. Ball State 4-0 in the MAC. This week, though, they are struggling against an IMU team that does struggle a lot against good teams. So maybe we're seeing a bit of a change from this offense. And a nice hit there, but 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 as the receiver is able to hold on. And it's thrown short, but not accurately, as that's going to bring up 3rd and 1 now. Yep, alright, just making sure. Oh, and a nice stiff arm from them. Gives them a huge first down run as well. That was only their third run of the game with their halfback. And the position is halfback, by the way, so. And no defense being played there. Touchdown, Ball State. Unable to play man. That's actually going to probably put us back on our heels a little bit. As the extra point's good, making it a 3-point game. The huge run. Making a huge run there. As Lambo breaks free on the kick return. He is finally taken down, though, at the 47. That could have been a disaster for Ball State's special teams, although I think it already was. All right, Iron Mountain is running with momentum now, as they pick up 2 on the short pass there. And Chino's only going to pick up 2 here. So that brings up 3rd and 6. As Nicotine catches the ball but gets put down right away for a 2-yard pickup. That's a bad kick. And there's going to be a penalty, actually, as that soars out of bounds. As that might be roughing the punter. Yes, Fate is the 3rd cornerback. Yep, that's roughing the kicker. As we will be accepting that, putting Iron Mountain's offense back out onto the field there. Eloing Cruz looking natural as he leads this IMU offense. Steve Cherry picking up 8 on the following play. As Chino picks up the first. Successful plays after the penalty bring up another first down. This one right outside the red zone. And that's going to be 2nd and inches. Barely unable to make it back to the line on the wide receiver screen, as that will end the first quarter. 7-10 is the score. A very good showing from Iron Mountain. Very balanced in passing and rushing right now. It's not looking like a bad game for them. Although, would like to see a little more out of them, if you know what I mean, guys. We've seen Iron Mountain falter before, as I called the wrong play. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Forget me, as Lambo grabs the 11-yard touchdown grab. Hands in his face. Perfect. Perfectly placed by Eloing Cruz. As the extra point is good to make it a 10-point game once again. Iron Mountain just runs down the clock every time they touch the ball. Definitely a shift from what we saw against Bowling Green last time, as no offenses were able to produce. Now, offenses are starting to produce. Yeah, he is the 3rd slot receiver, as he has, I believe, his 5th receiving touchdown on the year, most among wide receivers on IMU. And yes, that includes tight ends, as that's going to be a 5-yard pickup there. 2nd and 5 now, as they switch up their formation. Not fun when they do that, you know? Oh, bad play by me. I ran in a bit too hard, as they're going to pick it up to 1st and 10 now. Yeah, I knew the blitz was risky either way, so. As Kumaro wraps around the receiver, bringing him down after a 6-yard completion. And number 87 with the grab. He looks like he might be a tight end based on his size alone. As he's going to pick up the first down easily. As that's going to be a tackle from behind. B.J. Levine letting him pick up the first down. And an easy completion. Who the heck zone was that? I couldn't tell you. Although it looks like Iron Mountain is slowing down now with the hurry-up offense. We knew this was going to happen. Especially when a team tries us with hurry up. And the blitz works on the play action. Dorius Ellis gets into the backfield for the sack. Huh. That is actually very cool. As that is an incompletion, as now they are starting to be rushed. Ball State, 3rd and 17 now. 8, 9, 10, and 11 were on the same team at cornerback all at the same time. That's right. As Dorius Ellis does get the tackle, saving the first down play, making it 4th and 7. So Ball State, an inaccurate kick there, gives Iron Mountain the ball at their 20 with their 10-point lead still intact. So once again, Iron Mountain's defense really being the highlight today, as this is a 17-7 game. This time their offense is actually starting to play with some purpose. As a hard hit is taken there, making it 3rd and 5. I forgot what we did on the first play, I'm going to be honest. I forget who the red shirt halfback is. I think it's someone with the name of Duck. As that is going, as Cruz is hit as he lets it go. 4th and 5 now. We're just going to send out the punt team. Hope that they could do something, you know. And they almost hit the punter again. As they take a huge hit. 30 at the 35. Letting Ball State's offense come back out. And where is the defense? Barely able to take him down by his ankle. As it looks like Iron Mountain has to move back into a zone center defense to cope, as there is a penalty out. Let's see what the flag is for, as Ball State does go into the end zone. And with the penalty on the offense, that gives Iron Mountain's defense a second to rest, as well as takes the touchdown off the board. As they almost get the hit there, as the quarterback slides, making it 2nd and 12 after a 3-yard pickup. Gonna have to do more if they want to do anything with this drive here. And don't know where they're going with that one. Where was the defense? I have no idea, but you know what? Now I gotta play the zone here. As that tackle is going to be made after a 1-yard pickup. They did center out the ball, so I guess that's good for them. And he shakes off the tackle like a true running back. Wow. We're gonna have to see what happens here exactly. As the blitz works once again, they pick up the quarterback in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 9 now. So still less than 10 yards to go for the end zone, but the defense making it a lot easier for them as they're going to allow 4 yards on the very next play. 3rd and goal now from the 5, all centered. And that's going to be a forced fumble picked up by the Iron Mountain off defense, putting their offense back out onto the field. Dalton Cheeseman with the recovery. What a game. What a play by this defense. Inadequate blocking only allows Iron Mountain to pick up 1, however. Bring up 2nd and 9. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. And that's going to be knocked down by the defense. Nobody is doing anything. This Iron Mountain offense seems to be stalling once again. We've seen them stall before, but never with the support of a defense this strong as they gain 1 yard once again. The blocking is terrible for today. And they've been getting in the backfield over and over on the punts. Punting from there is definitely dangerous. As now they're going to be able to return it to the 41. 4.5 minutes remain for Ball State. And a huge hit there taken by the quarterback, Dalton Cheeseman, delivering the shot as Ball State goes into hurry up. And for some reason, Kashawn stands still, allowing the catch to be made at the 5. This Iron Mountain defense, after that play, looks like they're starting to crumble now. As a huge hit by BJ Levine tries to wake this defense back up. And nobody watches the quarterback as that's an easy touchdown for the baby. Quarterback runs are definitely a weak play, especially when it's an RPO, you decide to keep it and run it in yourself. That's going to make it a 3-point game once again. And the kickoff is underway. Lambo back to receive it. We've seen him work with a kickoff before, but not when being blocked by his own teammate, number 89, getting in the way. Instead of blocking anyone, he gets in the way. And that's going to hurt. And that's going to hurt him as they're only going to be able to return to 20. Chino runs it now for a 2-yard gain. Other than that one explosive run, he has not been running it well at all today. As he picks up 7 with that one. 3rd and 1 now. And Iron Mountain, this offense needs a spark of some sort. We don't know what it is, but it's obviously in the damn blocking front. As 4th and 2 arrives, the offense stays out there as it is only a 3-point game, and we've seen this defense start to crumble already. And there is some jumping on the offensive line. Let's see what it is. And the quick count does not end up working. They will go to punt formation. And Ball State will just take the ball at the 36. Defense now having to hold up. Having to hold the line. As the 2-minute warning approaches after the first play for Ball State, a 3-yard pickup. And the quarterback will run it again, because who's ever heard of a quarterback throwing a ball in this game? As he does pick up the first down, gets up to the 45. And a big hit there makes it 2nd and 8. Obviously, they're going hurry up. They don't know what an actual strategy is. And a big hit by Ermino brings up 3rd and 8 now. I don't know if this is field goal range for them, but if it is, they could tie the game, even if they can't pick up the first. But the sack, huge sack there by Javier Smalls, definitely pushes them out of field goal range as the punt unit comes out. 50 seconds remain for IMU's offense to try to do something. However, I don't know if they want to run out the clock and just go into halftime with the lead, or actually do something with their this drive. And the first play picks up 9 as IMU calls a timeout. Their first play was definitely the tell there. Deep ball from Cruz. It is knocked down, 3rd and 8. Tried collecting it all in one go there, 3rd and inches. Cruz, Sievic catches it before walking right out of bounds, stopping the clock there. First down pick up on their own 22. Sievic with the stiff arm, however, he is brought down on the halfback screen. 1 timeout remains for Iron Mountain. They need to get upfield and fast, and it looks like Ball State's going to come up a little. A bad throw by Cruz towards a wide open receiver. 20 seconds remain now. And Cruz is going to be hit hard. 4th and 3 now. Oh boy. Iron Mountain sets up to punt here. They're just hoping that this punt doesn't turn disastrous for them. But they do get through. 10 seconds remain. And Ball State looks like they will be going to one more play potentially before halftime. That's going to be a 5-yard pickup. 6 seconds left on the clock. Iron Mountain looking at dangerous levels as it's almost picked off by Ellis. That could have given another breath back to Iron Mountain's offense this for the half. And it's knocked out of the defender's hands by another defender as we go to halftime. 17-14. Ball State trails. I mean, look, Iron Mountain, we've seen their defense play really well. They've been lucky up to this point. Offense has barely been clicking. They need to do something here if they want to win this football game. And if they're just going to trust that this long run is going to be the difference, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Iron Mountain's defense maybe falter a little more than we've seen them already. However, going into the second half, adjustments will be made. We are getting reports from down onto the field that the coach will be placing Alpine back onto the defense to start the second half. His temporary suspension from the team has been served, as he will come back not only as the slot corner but also as their corner number 1 assuming they send a corner 1 out. As for the quarterback situation, however, we are seeing reports that Danny Cornelius is throwing on the sideline, so he's probably going to be warming up to get back into this game. A huge hit there stops the advance at the 18. Wow, that's a long ad break. Who knew? And they're going to get a first down run easily, as nobody seemed to be covering for the run there. And that one's just going to be spiked basically as they attempt the halfback screen. Oh my god, what was our zone doing there? Lets up the easy first down, or the easy 4-yard pickup. I thought it was more yards, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, a nice hit there. Brings the receiver down to the ground harshly, as they do pick up the first down into Iron Mountain territory. And for some reason, I forget who that is. It's not Kashan. See, this is my problem. I don't know why I keep forgetting number 10. Kumaro. Another defender with his back turned as the ball reaches him. And a huge hit, but it's held on to by the receiver. I think that they're going to have to be investigated for using glue on their gloves. Who knew? As a huge hit there still doesn't jar the ball loose, as Iron Mountain is just working on Ball State's health, possibly hoping that eventually they're gonna hit him hard enough to make him drop the ball naturally, as that one's only going to be a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 6 now. And nobody watches the quarterback as he just walks into the end zone for the touchdown, giving Ball State the lead. Terrible by this IMU defense. Just a complete disregard for the play going on. I mean, they need to do something here today, because this offense has obviously been stuffed. They haven't been doing much with their opportunities, as Minion tries to cut it inside, but no blocking means no dice. As we see Cornelius take his first snap of the day in the second half, with 10 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter, picking up a first down on the first play. On the first play out of halftime, or out of halftime for this Iron Mountain offense. Chino runs it ahead for 5 yards. This defense looking like they're backing up a little, almost out of respect for Danny Cornelius, but respect can only take you so far, especially if you're just going to allow the easy runs. And some miscommunication there, as Chino picks up 3 in a very ugly fashion. Short throw there to McAfee, picking up the first down. Dan Cornelius complete on his 2nd throw of the day. As Lambo gets the bubble there, as he picks up yards all the way up to the 29. What a run there. Definitely showing off some skill. Definitely showing off some prowess some running ball carrier vision, catching the ball behind the line of scrimmage, finding a hole. And Steve Cherry gets it beyond the line of scrimmage, picks up 5 this time. The failed play on first down obviously hurting them, as that brings up 3rd and 5. And Sievik catches it and goes down right away, giving another completion to Dan Cornelius. He's been looking pretty decent today to start this half. We haven't exactly seen a throw downfield from him either, so maybe just watch out for that if you are Ball State. And that one's going to only pick up 4 this time, as that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. They're in 6 now. Cornelius rolls out of the pocket, throws it on the run. It's caught, and it's a touchdown. Steve Cherry, in the tightest of windows, surrounded by 3 different defenders, takes it in for the touchdown, giving IMU the lead again, and an extra point goes through the uprights. 3-point lead, 21-24. Good morning, Iron Mountain. As there's a big hit there. Ball State starts their drive at the 22 now. Fate on the field as the 4th corner, as that's going to be another sack from Brian Below. That's his 2nd time getting to the quarterback today. And that's going to be a nice first down run. Probably normally a first down, or at least close to it, but this time it's only going to bring up 3rd and 6. And the quarterback will run it. Who's playing that side? I have no idea, because apparently neither did the defenders, as he picks up a huge first down run. And there you go. That's what kills this Iron Mountain defense, is they have no speed at linebacker, so they can't catch quarterbacks who are fast like this one. And that's going to be an easy catch. Number 8 is going to be sidelined after that one, as that's going to be another touchdown allowed by number 8's terrible defending. And I was not joking. I am actually sitting him now. Who is number 8? Is number 8 a safety or something? Like, who is number 8? Number 8. The sophomore who won Freshman of the Year will be benched. Will be benched now for the rest of the game, probably, seeing as he allowed another touchdown. Right over the middle, an easy coverage task, but instead the touchdown does come in, giving Ball State another lead, and now Iron Mountain has to see about scoring a 2nd time this quarter. The last time they scored twice in a quarter, it was only 10 points, so maybe they're hoping Danny Cornelius can show a little bit of life in this offense. Steve Cherry spins and picks up 8 on a huge tackle. He's showing a lot more confidence this week than last week, as he threw multiple picks in the loss and was potentially the key reason for the loss last week against Bowling Green. The Ball State has fought back in this one. It's still anyone's game, as that's going to be caught by Lambo. Cornelius continues to cut this defense up. That's going to be a 2-yard pickup by Honda Sievik, as they're still trying to find that balance between halfbacks, as the first incompletion of the day comes on a hit As we've seen Ball State receivers take those hits and still keep the ball, so makes you wonder how they're dropping them. As Nicotin runs someone over for the first down. Cornelius has led Iron Mountain down the field as Chino runs it up easily for the first down. Ball State backing up, waiting for the pass. No pass was given. Instead, it is a run. And the throw there is on target, but the tight end drops it. Bringing up 2nd and 10 now. Play action failed last time. This time they're going to run it right up the middle for a 7-yard pickup. 125 yards for the halfback today, for Chino today. And Chino picks up another great gain. Picking up yards to make it 1st and goal from the 9 now. Cornelius is on fire as of late as they try to snap the ball before the end of the 3rd, but unable to do so. As that will bring up 4th down. IMU trailing at the end of the quarter for the first time today. As this quarterback has thrown it 5 times to each of his 4 main receivers. I mean, there's nothing that this Iron Mountain team can do. Or at least there seems to be nothing this Iron Mountain team can do, as the whole team is heating up. For the 4th quarter, Steve Cherry goes for the stiff arm, unable to get it. That's going to be a 4-yard pickup. IMU going hurry up now. Not normally their style of play, but maybe Cornelius sees something as he takes a sack in the backfield, trying to escape the pocket. Cornelius now extra man in the backfield, gets the blocks and runs it in himself for the touchdown, giving Iron Mountain the lead once again. As the extra point is going to be good, 31-28. Incredible scoreline incredible game right now. As the kick is up in the air. And it will be returned this time by Ball State. They're looking to make something out of it, but they only return it to the 13. Maybe a potential problem there. And a huge hit there. The zone blitz seems to have confused the quarterback for at least a second as he throws it right into the receiver's gut as the defender gets there. And that's going to be a 1st down pickup. Ermino not covering his area. As he sings Dominic the Donkey. Every Christmas we hear. Very annoying for his room. And that's going to be a hard hit there by Kumaro, forcing 3rd and 6. And the throwaway there brings up 4th and 6. The defense finally able to get a stop against Ball State again. I mean, they are playing incredibly today. They are playing incredibly well. Lambo spin move, 2nd spin move. And he's finally taken down at the 41. Iron Mountain has the lead this drive. All they have to, if they score here, based on how this game has been going, I would say scoring here would practically seal it.
Okay, ready?
Iron Mountain sets up now for 2nd and 6. Nicotine brings it in for a great first down grab. 32 yards on the day on 3 grabs. He's been catching the ball very close to the line of scrimmage today compared to last week. So obviously obviously there's going to be a bit of a discrepancy in points there. As Iron Mountain starts the end around here. Steve Cherry wide open as he catches it, and nothing but grass ahead of him. Easy touchdown for Iron Mountain. Steve Cherry, 10 grabs on the day, 134 yards and 2 touchdowns. Only one of which was on an RPO. We've seen this before. We've seen teams and other players on the team complain, hey, these guys are just getting touchdowns because of end arounds. Well, he's got a tough one, so he's definitely earned the touchdown this time on the RPO. And I missed the tackle completely as Alpine brings down the tight end. 4 corners out there as they're trying to prevent anything deep, really. 10-point lead, 28-38. As they do push him out of bounds backwards. However, clock will stop as forward progress was stopped. And there goes the clock. Never mind. I guess he was going out of bounds perfectly backwards then, as the tight end takes a shot after picking up 3. That's going to lead to second and 7 now. And a nice tackle there by Alpine gets the running back behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty much. And Hermino gets the tackle, 4th and 1. And Ball State's offense will stay out there, ready for anything. And it looks like Ball State will pick up the first down just barely as they stretch across. Great play there. They knew exactly how much they needed. Iron Mountain sat back a little too comfortably. And now I guess they're just going to watch as the jet sweep is made for an easy first down there. And that's going to be a big-time sack there by Bekzad Wigberg. He gets half the sack because another player did come in and create contact with the quarterback as well. However, he does get the primary credit for the sack. And the quarterback takes a huge shot to the legs. Definitely intended by Lincoln. Very dangerous shot as well there. And they're going to take him out. And they're going to bring down the tight end at the 14. Still no answer for number 47 as now he goes out wide. Riverside sets himself up. However, he doesn't need to do much. As I do not know who that was who came in with the sack. Hold on, we got to watch that again. Quarterback steps up in the pocket, ready to run. However, of course, I should trust him more often. Brian Below comes out of nowhere, bringing down the quarterback. And I don't know if they're counting that as a sack. I'm going to count it as a sack because he didn't gain any yards. As Rivertide gets to him at the same time as the corner, throwing the running back down as he tries to pick up a few extra yards. And a wide open tight end. You think that because of their struggles against him, they would, actually play him. And the blitz is taken, and it works. Allen gets to the backfield. Allen gets to the backfield for the 7th sack for Iron Mountain today. As that brings up 2nd and goal from the 8. No first downs to bail them out. Dorius Ellis gets juked out. Touchdown. Easy. Who's Allen? I have no idea. But you know what? He actually did have a pretty good play there. As they celebrate, let's just take a quick look at the defense real quick. Quick look at the defense real quick, obviously. As there, Guan Alim, the freshman, he was redshirted last year. This year he comes in and actually gets a sack. So, an incredible play there. Congratulations. I said it wrong. That's my bad. And the extra point is straight through, making it a 3-point lead for Iron Mountain. Ball State will kick it off with 4 minutes left. I did not actually. That is a viewer. That one, I believe, is a viewer. Or it's a transfer. A limb. And they decide to run it on the RPO. 2nd and 7 now. Last week, definitely a very, very tough week for Iron Mountain. This week, however, as long as their defense survives the 4th quarter, Danny Cornelius throws a damn pick because their defense is paying attention. Holy shit. Of course it would happen in the 4th. You will never see that out of Iron Mountain's defense as they spike it practically to the ground. 3-point game, 35-38. Iron Mountain has a lot riding on this defensive stand as they do bring them down 3rd and 1 now. Closer. And a huge hit, but he still doesn't drop it. Instead, there's an injury. He is injured, but doesn't drop the ball. Yeah, that's you. That's you, don't worry. And a huge hit there as they still don't drop the ball. It's almost like the game has set itself up perfectly so it cannot lose. And a huge hit there on the tight end. He still stays up because of course he does. And he is knocked out of bounds. They will be giving him the first down because the game has never heard of humility. And a very slow run there. Dalton Cheeseman taking out the legs of the offensive player. And nobody's there. Where is everyone? Obviously, they're not playing football as an easy touchdown is scored by Ball State. Extra point here if it's good. 42-38. I cannot believe how disappointed I am in this team right now. Especially in Danny Cornelius throws one pick all game. And throws it when we absolutely need him to just stay clean. Throws the pick. Obviously, someone is not looking at the points. And we take a big hit. This time, we don't fumble. Iron Mountain hurries back to the line here. Panic starting to set in. Cornelius runs it out himself. I hit this button to slide, but obviously that doesn't mean anything. As they'll be able to tackle Cornelius. Timeout is called by Iron Mountain. Minion is pushed out of bounds as he gets the first down and much more. 1 minute 31 seconds left. It is a 4-point game. Not 5. As that one's also caught. Steve Cherry goes out of bounds. 2 timeouts still remain for IMU. 1 minute 25 seconds also stand. And Danny Cornelius runs it. Tries for the goal line, but is unable to reach in. And on the goal line itself, there's really only one play they can call. As they set up in the I formation, their fullback is down a touchdown in the leaderboards. But no longer, as he dives over the top, giving IMU the lead. Last week, the fullback had to run for 3 yards before scoring. This week, he only had a 38-second drive. As Iron Mountain does kicks it back off to Ball State. And the pickup there, and the return there puts them at the 15. Iron Mountain starts backing up now. We've seen their defense be successful when dropping back to play more of a coverage. As the shallow zone forgets what a shallow zone is. However, getting the tackle right away. And that brings up a 1st and 10 from the 26 this time. An 11-yard pickup. And a wildly inaccurate throw there. Wildly inaccurate throw there puts Ball State in a 2nd and 10 situation with just over a minute left. And he's going to be taken down after a 5-yard gain as they're going to try to hurry up. IMU not really switching anything up, it seems. As the quarterback slides, timeout number 2 called by Ball State. 47 seconds remain. And that one's hitting off the back of the receivers, dropping to the floor. 2nd and 10 with 43 seconds left from the IMU 39, or from the Ball State 39. And the tight end does catch it, only picks up 8, however, as it's going to be 3rd and 3. Ball State uses their final timeout. That means they're most likely just going to be going for touchdowns, and that's it. As that one is going to be incomplete. A huge hit there brings up 4th and 3. Now Ball State has to be thinking less about touchdown, more about just getting the first down, as they are stopped right at the first down marker. 50 yards to go to the end zone. As Ball State does spike it, bringing up 2nd and 10. And a huge hit there by Dorius Ellis. The clock will continue to run, however. The defense not shifting, and they're going to, and Ball State will spike it. 4th and 3 now. All they have to do is prevent the big gain. And a huge tackle there is, we're going to see hurry up. We're going to see hurry up now out of Ball State. And they spike it with 5 seconds remaining. Second and 10. And Iron Mountain calls a timeout, attempting to ice the kicker. Although there doesn't seem to be any icing going on. We've seen him miss from this hash before. Kick is up. It's trailing. It's good. Ties the game with a field goal. And assuming this is not returned. And it's not returned. Instead, they will just take it at the 45 now. 1 second remaining. Depending on how this play goes, we could just see the end. We could see the end of the game here, or we could potentially see the start of overtime. Let's see. And it's intercepted. Huge hit on the receiver. However, no return is made. 45 all as we see Iron Mountain go to overtime with Ball State. Ball State coming back for overtime. Free football for the fans who attended. This has been a very up and down game for Iron Mountain. A good game, however. No one can deny that. Ball State wins the coin toss as they elect to defend first. We're going to defend right. Why not? As IMU defends right for the first overtime as they get the ball starting at the 25. Steve Cherry with the bubble grab and a first down with an easy first down there. One play first down is a huge momentum boost for any team in overtime as Chino makes the spin move, picks up 3. Iron Mountain kind of forcing Ball State to go back onto their heels here as they are able to get the completion. 3rd and 1 now from the 3. Ball State goes into a heavy defensive package. The fullback dives over and gets the first. Perfect out of him, and they're just going to go. Looks like it's going to be same play from 2 yards out this time. As he shrugs off the 2 tacklers, unable to get by. They go out into the heavy formation once again. A 3rd try maybe. No, they're going to hold up, but nobody's blocking. 3rd and goal turns second and goal turns disastrous as Cornelius can't find anybody and is sacked. And there is a flag. Let's see what that's going to be for. A flag against the defense would be killer as that's roughing the passer on Ball State, giving a fresh set of downs to Iron Mountain. And no blocking there from the left guard. Iron Mountain going hurry up now. And Cornelius dives, scoring the touchdown himself. Finally breaking through. And the extra point is going to be good. 52-45. Ball State knows they need to score a touchdown and kick the extra point now to tie it and bring it to second overtime. Remember, Ball State can kick the extra point on first overtime. Second overtime, however, if they score the touchdown, they'll have to go for 2. And after that, you have to go for 2 every time. And that's going to be a huge hit there. 3-yard pickup for Ball State as their quarterback tries to run it. 2nd and 7 now. As Ellis lets the ball go right by him. As the tight end does make the grab, giving them the first down. 1st and goal from the 8 now. In overtime, there's way more of an emphasis on staying disciplined, but apparently there's less of an emphasis on actually playing fucking defense. Ball State sets up for the extra point. Iron Mountain obviously being a little wary of it. They don't send everyone, and that's going to tie the game once again, putting Ball State back onto the field for second overtime. This defense has to do something with their lives in this one. Ball State does have the ball to start second overtime. And that's going to be a 6-yard pickup there. Iron Mountain needing their defense to really show up now, as they're going to only allow 1 yard on the very next play. And they're going to stop them 4th and 1 now, as Ball State sends out their field goal unit. Again, they can do this. They can do this still. And the kick is up and good. Iron Mountain scoring a touchdown will give them the win. Kicking a field goal will tie and bring them to 3rd overtime. No matter what, Iron Mountain just has to focus on playing a clean possession here. Steve Cherry fumbles the ball, and it's recovered by Ball State. The moment that we need them to do anything, they fail horrendously. Steve Cherry fumbling in the biggest moments. That's gonna send him down the depth chart, as he will not be trusted next game. He will be benched next game. Not going to be playing. Even if we want to put him in, he's not going in. Huge fumble there. Forces Iron Mountain to lose, and potentially just cost Steve Cherry his career here at Iron Mountain University, as that loss pushes Iron Mountain out of the MAC race. Brian Below gets what was that? MAC Defensive Player of the Week. I believe that was, MAC Defensive Player of the Week. Played incredibly. The quarterback running like a little bitch and scoring 3 touchdowns. I don't care about that. I don't care about my language now. However, we do need to put the backups back in. Cornelius going in. Steve Cherry now exiting the roster completely. In case anybody thought I was underreacting at all, there's Steve Cherry completely out of the lineup and potentially cut for next year. So huge fumble there. Obviously doesn't help them out. Doesn't help this Iron Mountain team out, as Alpine will be brought back to start as well. And I believe we have one more move to make as well after that game, because if it wasn't for Trevor, they wouldn't have had 14 points. 14 points that gave them the game, or at least gave them the tie to win the game. So he will be replaced in his spot as Iron Mountain takes on Eastern Michigan. Hopefully, he does better. I don't know who you guys are talking about with Pat. Let's look over the depth chart real quick. Hold on. Where the heck do you see a Pat? There you go. Duck and whoever this guy is. El Dorado. QB. Who's Pat? No, wait, we're not putting Pat in because Danny Pat is not going in because he's redshirted, and we don't need him. So, we don't need him. Cornelius, obviously, the interception was huge, but there were so many points to that game where if one player was replaced, we win that game. Danny definitely brought our offense to another level. I would compare Danny Cornelius to Jameis Winston. All right. When he's out there, you're going to get some exciting offense. You just don't know whose side it's going to be, or you just don't know how he's going to play, if he's going to throw a 6-touchdown game or a 6-pick game. You just don't know with him, so we're going to keep him out there. We love the fun. However, if you could see here, nobody has shown up to this game. After the loss against Ball State, no one from the school wants to even be here probably, as Eastern Michigan sends in their freshman quarterback to take on Iron Mountain's defense. This defense has a huge turnover margin, as well as a huge backfield percentage. So they're going to have to find a way to disrupt that, maybe even give their quarterback a little extra time. And tackle there is made after a 2-yard pickup. Alpine with the tackle. He has been playing incredibly well this year so far, as it is 3rd and 5. He is backed up a lot when he has a deep zone. And for some reason, Alpine that time not making the tackle, even though he was all over him. And now we're seeing them go hurry up. Great. As that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. This defensive line definitely provides a lot of pressure towards the quarterback, as they blitz to the wrong side. 31, a spin move to get out of the tackle. Dalton Cheeseman finally able, the man, to bring him down there. Are you fucking kidding me? Stay near your guy, huh? And no tackle! What defense is this? Easy touchdown for Eastern Michigan. Not 5. Eastern Michigan scores the touchdown easily. The defense forgetting how to play, really. I'm going to mute everybody in about 5 minutes. Eastern Michigan takes the lead 7-0. Iron Mountain trails after their defense doesn't even show up to the field on the first drive. Don't forget, Eastern Michigan is a 2-7 football program, meaning they should lose. Keyword is should. Cornelius runs out of the pocket, takes a hit as he goes down. First down pickup there. 11 yards. 11 yards gained. No play action. No play action there. Throw is perfect to McAfee. As now it looks like Iron Mountain's going hurry up. Don't know why, because they really don't have a hurry up team. And that's going to be incomplete, because their defense, the computer's defense, is so much stronger than mine, to where whenever they hit us, yeah, no, it's... And I tried throwing that, I really did. So that's going to be a 7-yard pickup on the ground, probably a lot better than whatever we would have got if I did throw it. No, I let my red shirts develop. Wide open. McAfee. Now I gotta check. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll leave it for now.
Ready?
Correct, they are 2-7, but they scored a touchdown on us right away. So either our defense isn't gonna show up today, or our defense doesn't show up today, because right now I have no faith in our defense. It's less of my no faith in the red shirt, and it's more of my no faith in our defense after the first drive. As Lambo gets that short, quick pass there, brings up second and goal from the 4.
Pound 55 weak.
I mean, what am I supposed to do with perfect coverage on us the whole way? Interception. Cornelius can't track him down. Or he might, I don't know. It looks like he's catching up, but he doesn't do shit about it, as that's going to be a pick 6 for Eastern Michigan. What the actual fuck is going on? No, I actually came into this being like, you know what? As long as the game doesn't fuck me over with anything, I'll be fine. And it went really well for the first 3 quarters of this episode. And then the 4th quarter happened, and it started to fuck me over. And now this. So now I am thinking about, I don't know, suing EA for false advertising. Because this is not realistic.
Here we go.
5-yard completion there.
Ready, ready. Jackrabbit.
And Chino is unable to run anywhere. Nobody blocking. Or at least they were blocking. If his slow ass could actually get anywhere. Cornelius slides down for the first down. Slides for the first down.
On the set.
Ball's at the 29. As Cornelius practically spikes that one as he's hit.
Let's go.
Player right in front of him. Easy to hit him. Doesn't hit him. And completion there to Vildor for a 6-yarder. Rico Vildor. He showed promise early in the season, thankfully. So maybe that comes back a little. As Cornelius runs it ahead for another pickup. Another first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And that's going to be a first down pickup there. Huge run, definitely helping him out. And Sievic this time taken down just after the line of scrimmage. 1-yard pickup. And Danny now picking up 9 yards.
Ready? Here we go.
I'm not going to listen to it because it has my name on there, actually.
Okay. Right. Spider.
And he throws it away as the play practically falls apart. Nobody blocking the guy on the only wide receiver who's supposed to be blocked. And now we're not blocking for the run.
Got it.
I mean, blocking seems like the hardest thing to do in football. As Lambo grabs that one, picks up the first down with extra yards.
Lasso.
Oh, it was Lambo. And Lambo, as Minion gets into the end zone that time. Touchdown. And the extra point will tie it up. 1 minute, 17 seconds. 14-7. Does not tie it up. I forgot about the pick six for a second. The worst part is that Cruz didn't play poorly. And you guys know this. Almost intercepted. Instead, Kumaro is a brain-dead baby seal. Dropping that one. What the actual heck was that call? I have no idea. But I'm going to support it either way. As we get into the backfield, Fetchin' Gun gets the sack. And that's going to be a big-time sack by Johnny Jones. And thankfully, we don't run into the punter there. As Lambo is able to take it into Eastern Michigan territory. Bringing up 1st and 10 from the 43. 1 yard pickup there ends the first quarter. Still nothing happening.
On the ready. In blue. It's on.
And Rico Vildor with a grab there. Showing a little bit of that promise that we talked about earlier.
On the double.
3rd and inches now for Dan Cornelius. As he slides down after picking up the first. 1st and 10 now. 1 possession game. 11 minutes left in the second quarter. And there's going to be a penalty for holding. So let's just get it over with. Sweet. Sky McGill has not allowed a single sack this season, and instead is allowing that.
Come on, set. Ready.
As the next pass is completed to Nicotin. Picks up 4. And, alright, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, because that's not pass interference. No, hitting the player on his route more than 5 yards. Yeah, no, that's not pass interference at all. That's not pass interference. I've never seen pass interference in my life. Fuck it. Dane Pat's getting ready on the sideline here. As we are trying to give concussions at this point, it looks like. Huge hit to the legs there. And they get through easily. Maybe I replace the entire defense with the offense next. Because god damn it, at least when they don't make a tackle, it makes sense. And that's going to be a nice hit there. I wish it didn't switch me so I knew who the hell tackled him. But oh well. I think it was Jackson. And they're going to get to the backfield. 3rd sack of the game for IMU. BJ Levine getting back there. I mean, like, if our defense played as well as they did, according to the amount of sacks that we have, I mean, this team would be unbeatable. As we wanted to cream the quarterback, but instead he's able to slide. 4th and 8 now. Eastern Michigan punting it away. Wee woo. Wee woo. 35. Ball's at the 35. As there he is, number 11, Danny Pats. Let's see what he could do. Obviously, first throws a bubble. Just build a little bit of a confidence, you know. Have something start working for him, you know.
Okay, ready?
The culinary arts major, that's right. They cook rocks. And it hits off of Lambeau. He spins around, catches it. What was that? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's take a second look at that. That was impressive. That was an accurate throw by him. Don't get me wrong. A little behind Lambeau, but not terrible, you know. We've definitely seen worse. But he definitely just lets him run his route. 71 just lets his guy go. He sees this, gets ready, fires it. Does he take the hit? Does he take the hit, actually? We're going to check after. This throws a little low. Lambeau kicks it up. Lambeau kicks the ball upwards to himself for the catch. And here we can see Danny Pats did get some contact, but he stayed upright. Watts knew that he was that close, and Danny, it's already talking some trash. Kind of like that dog in him, you know? There's a slow throw there to McAfee. Gets the completion, though. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 10, practically. So they could get very close to the goal line before scoring a touchdown. As some miscommunication there from the receivers on what they were supposed to do forces the run in the RPO. As Danny gets hit hard. Some solid defense there. Definitely missing somebody for me.
Ready up. Here we go.
And that's going to be a huge hit. And, of course, we fumble it. Or we drop it, at least. As we just go out to kick the field goal. Never! Okay, fuck you, game. Fuck you. Actually, fuck you. Why would I ever go for that? Game, tell me. Come on. So, again, I would like to mention EA should be sued. These games are not realistic at all. As an easy grab by number 21 because the other medium zone is in my zone because of course he is. He has no life. And it's caught easily. 31, stiff arm, touchdown, the greatest team in the world, Eastern Michigan. Because goddamn, this defense is showing that. Every single player is about to be cut on this team. Every player on this team is about to be cut. Simply because of this game.
Ready, set.
Yeah, because the fake field goal was the big thing there, obviously. And a great grab by Nicotin as the quarterback gets hit deep into the pocket. deep beyond the pocket even. Looking for a hole, throws it. And I mean, we have like no time in the damn pocket, so like maybe, you know, if the team actually plays something. Maybe if I kept Danny out there, maybe if I kept Cornelius out there, we'd come back. But these slow-ass throws aren't helping shit. As Pat, another incompletion, another slow throw. Nothing is going right for IMU. As we are about to switch to women's volleyball. Because at this point, that is way more interesting than this. Granted, women's volleyball, very interesting if you've ever actually watched it. A huge hit there, 21, slammed onto the ground. Hopefully that's not the last time we hit the crap out of him. This team needs a lifeline. And now we are going to hope that we can just murder the coach for this team, because the fact that they tried faking us while they're up by 2 possessions is hilarious. You stay upright and take your hit like a man. Or woman. Basically whoever isn't a baby. As that's going to go out of bounds at the 23. Iron Mountain University's defense has 3 sacks. Doesn't look like it if you look at the score. Because if you did look at the score, you would think that sacks meant touchdowns allowed. Also, the offensive line just likes running away from their problems instead of actually blocking them. And we're going to run into the defense instead of away from them, because that's exactly what we want to do. Another incompletion. Danny Pats is so slow. I don't want to play him. I don't want to play him at all. Danny Pats is not a fast runner, so he has to be a strong thrower. He's not a strong thrower, so he has to be a fast runner. He is neither. No, I haven't, because this team still sucks. I'm gonna be breaking my rule eventually. And there you go, Johnny Jones getting the sack easily. He's a name I'm starting to remember. And of course, they're just running out the clock because they're a bunch of sissies who don't know how to play football. As Iron Mountain calls the timeout. And of course, they're going to pass it. Empty backfield here. As that's a big time sack. Wow. Basically no time to think there. As that will force Eastern Michigan to punt. Hey, maybe if the defense played like that more often, we'd actually be winning. Or better yet, not losing. Because even a tie is better than this at this point.
Ready, set.
Nobody blocking on the left side at all. Incredible that we just let someone run right through. No protection whatsoever for the quarterback. And that ball takes about 3 seconds to get to its destination. As Sievic runs out of bounds, stiff-arming the defender. And it's caught, placed perfectly, touchdown, Rico Vildor, as he takes a shot. Making it a one-possession game. It's something. 16 seconds on that possession.
Ready, fight.
27 seconds left in the half now. As Iron Mountain calls their final timeout. I don't know why I did it, but I did it, so. Guess I'm calling timeouts. And they will hand it off. We kind of expected that, too. And they do get the first down, so we're going to have to set up anyway. Like we're actually going to run a play. Halftime, Eastern Michigan is up 21-14. Iron Mountain is looking very sorry for a football team right now. 219 passing yards, 89 rush yards, and most of the game in terms of possession. But instead, Iron Mountain cannot seem to find the win. As we go into the third quarter, I honestly can't find an excuse for anything right now. I mean, it's 21-14. I would love to see a little time skip here, but instead, you know. See, that play right there pisses me off the most. Because we had 3 guys around him, and none of them played him at all. As the return starts, does not look good. Is we're going to have another change at quarterback, because at this point, what's stopping us? At this point, we might as well put in Lucien DeBoy. But no, instead, we are going to throw in Denbo, where if we look at his stats, his throw power is actually worse than Danny Pat's. In fact, the only thing better on Denbo is his deep accuracy. And his speed, actually. His speed's actually pretty decent. So maybe we get to see some good passing here. Denbo comes in. Thaddeus Denbo comes in. Hoping maybe just not to mess up. Rico Vildor. Nice throw. Nice grab there as he picks up a great amount of yards. He's actually playing pretty well as well. Playing pretty well currently. A slow throw to Nicotin. Jeez. Oh boy.
On the double.
Thaddeus Denbo does have winning time as a perk. I don't know how. I don't know why, but he does, I guess. So that's the thing he has, is that's going to be a completed pass after he gets hit.
Ready up.
Lambo with the grab there. He's got 59 yards on the day. And they are not going back because they know we're throwing in backup quarterbacks. So because of that, we can't run. We can't run. They start looking at the pass. They start predicting the pass more often. They start doing that with a backup quarterback. It ends up being picks. Sievic with a first down pickup. The only play that could really save this team is the halfback screen. Excuse me. Forgot to eat dinner tonight. So that's going to be a 6-yard pickup there for Iron Mountain. Oh, and yeah, perfect defense by Eastern Michigan. I mean, like, it's like they knew exactly what we were doing. Very realistic.
Let's go. Ready.
And that's going to be caught. Lambo is pushed out of bounds after a nice pickup there, bringing him all the way up to the 3. probably. And they try to reach in, but no dice. Obviously, we're going to call the fullback dive here.
Ready, break.
Chino won it, or I think that was CAV. I don't know who it was, but they failed to get in last time. This time, though, there's Chang scoring the running touchdown. And I think I saw the XP gain there. I think that might be a broken record, as we do tie the game. Denbo does bring the Iron Mountain to a scoring drive to tie it, as the defense comes out now. I'm sure they're just as confused as I am when looking at this roster. And no, instead of jumping like I pressed, it switches me to somebody else. Because of course it did. As I said, the game only lets itself win. Yeah, no, just throw him forward. That's exactly what I want. What the actual hell is going on?
Get set, get set. Go.
Easy for number 3 to pick up the first down there. Nobody knowing to play him, and now they're going hurry up because, yeah, they seem like a team in desperation that needs to go into the hurry up. Why? Any team that plays hurry up, I believe, should be instantly cut from college football competition. If you use hurry up as your primary play type, you deserve to be kicked out of college football competition, as Johnny Jones gets his 3rd sack of the day, giving him a hat trick.
42 Spider. 4-2
Damn, I'm
Spider.
hungry. And an easy run there for the quarterback. He slides as we give him a concussion. But he doesn't get hurt because concussions don't exist in video games. Because, you know, football isn't connected to concussions at all, right? No football player has ever gotten a concussion before. Because that's going to be a sack. We're going to have to wait to see what the call is. However, I believe it's holding. And there it is, Stephen Page with the holding. It will be declined. They end up losing more yards with the sack, as well as they lose the down. So even though they held, it didn't matter, as the ball goes out at the 11.
Ready up. Green 25. Ready. Hey, Cam. Spider.
As I think the crowd has decided to start to file in, actually, as the game is back to being tied 3rd and 1 on this play here. Iron Mountain has definitely leaded in time of possession, as they pick up the first down there. 3 runs in a row, picking up first down.
Ready, set.
Picking up the first down. I mean, like, that's the only play I could do, but guess... Oh, Rico Vildor stays upright. Or no, that's Daniel who stays upright. Picks up the first down, gets the stiff arm off, tries to get another one in. Sharif Daniel with the broken tackle. Wow. No. No, because that's the other Lambo. This is how we tell them apart, guys. Come on. We know this.
Ready, ready.
Honda Civic in the backfield now. He runs it forward for the first down. Pretty simple pickup there.
Ready, break.
Their time, Iron Mountain's time of possession is near double that of Eastern Michigan's, as they get taken down after a gain of 2.
Cricket.
That is a funny storyline. All right. All right.
Okay, ready?
Because that's going to be another first down. Thaddeus Denbo is heating up. If entering the fourth quarter, if he's still hot, we're not going to take him out as Sievic breaks a tackle. As it looks like his heat is infectious with that tough running from Sievic.
Ready,
4-yard pickup there.
on the ready.
As that's going to bring this game to the fourth quarter. Quarterback's hot. You can't take him out. As we see the top 25 rankings, and of course Iron Mountain is not up there because we cannot beat an actual team.
On the double.
And we're struggling against Eastern Michigan, so
Black 24.
that's another thing that we gotta look out for. Throws on the run, a great grab there. Lambo. That grab puts him over 100 yards today.
Come on, set.
And 3 slants being run, but nobody getting open and nobody blocking either. As they get the sack, 2nd and goal from the 16 now.
Jackrabbit. Acorn. Dino.
And Nickerton going to get it. Down at the 2. 3rd and goal from the 2. 2 yards to go. Really, it looks like 3 from where the spot is. And but the fullback still dives in for the touchdown. His 2nd of the day. Feed me more. That's exactly what he's calling out to this team. As Thaddeus is playing well enough to stay in. That is not even, like, that's not even due to me calling the game any differently.
Ready, set.
4th quarter now, as Iron Mountain has to hold on to this lead. Second and 2 now. 2nd and 2 after an 8-yard pickup. And it looks like Eastern Michigan went first, but they're going to call it on us because they have nothing better to do in this game, right? Right? Yeah, right? Yeah. Of course it's going to be the senior who jumps, right? Yeah, that makes sense because the senior doesn't know any of the rules. He hasn't been playing for 4 years here. As that's going to be a sack. Once again, Johnny Jones getting to the backfield, his 4th of the day. Only half a sack in the game against Ball State. Today he's got 4 sacks. As Dalton Cheeseman pushes the receiver into the blue tent, telling him to go get checked out.
42 Spider. 42 Spider. Ready.
As he puts another hard shot onto the receiver. 4th and 5. Eastern Michigan's going to punt once again. And there you go. We're going to keep Thaddeus, or no, Denbo has cooled off after the last drive, so we'll keep him in because he's been playing well. I'm not going to punish him for playing well. Grumbling Chino starts going up as Eastern Michigan has an injury.
On the ready.
3-yard pickup for Chino. 5 minutes on the clock. What? We'll see. We'll see where we're at. Lambo, nice juke move there. Puts the defenders on skates on his 10th grab. As Maurice Lambo has definitely showed that he's played very well for IMU in pretty much any situation. Picking up 5 there is Chino. Screw it. I'm not a big fan of this play, but I gotta see it work at least once. And that's going to be blocked by the defender.
Ready.
Chino reactionary in running away from that one. As the lineman barely gets his man back. Field goal though. Field goal unit does come out, and they are going to kick it right through the uprights. As that is their second return that has only taken them to the 11.
Let's go.
1-yard pickup there. This defense may be waking up a little. Maybe deciding that a 4-sack game shouldn't go unappreciated. Who knows? 85 though is apparently Rob Gronkowski as a kid. As he can't be taken down by anyone. And Alpine does bring him down. Alpine has showed a lot of strength this year. And there you go. There's the right side of this IMU defense is very cold. Oh, and a huge hit. They're going to say that was a fumble. I thought that was... Oh, I didn't think so. I thought that was a incompletion. Huge hit either way. Congratulations to the male linebacker. Exactly what we want. We just want to see us be able to actually, you know, get to the ball after. And who's ever heard of a tackle, except for Alpine, throwing the running back down? And that's going to be a sack there. Javier Smalls, and it looked like B.J. Levine getting it to the backfield. We've been lucky so far today. We gotta be able to see more, though. And they get back there once again. B.J. Levine looking like he got there by himself this time. And it's picked off. George Kumaro with the interception. Returns it back. Returns it up to the 15. 2:40 remains as we're keeping Thaddeus out there at this point. You know what? Why not? As Rico Vildor gets 1 yard after the wide receiver on that side is unable to block. I'm going to stab myself if I keep hiccuping. Or almost burping. I don't know what it is, actually. And McAfee getting in the way of the receiver there, as that will bring up the 2-minute warning. Why? I just want to get a passing touchdown with this guy. Please. Please. Let's see what we got. Thaddeus Denbo back in the pocket. As they all expected the run. Rico Vildor, touchdown. His second of the day. And with less than 2 minutes to go, IMU takes a 17-point lead as they start to break away from Eastern Michigan. As they almost got a hard hit on him, but instead he's gonna barely break it, apparently. Yeah, so that's gonna bring him up to the 15. As the quarterback goes against his initial thoughts of picking up the first down or running the ball. Instead, he throws it away. And that's going to be a big-time sack by none other than Johnny Jones, making it his 5th sack of the night. He has terrorized Eastern Michigan today. And he gets to the backfield again, hitting the quarterback just as he lets it go. I kind of want to punt it to see how good Johnny Jones does. All right. We're seeing something at least. Dude, I am so stuffed up. It is very hard right now for me to be, like, happy or even upset. So, like, I'm just trying my best right now to not sound like an idiot while I stream, because I feel stuffed, like, completely stuffed up. Just sick as hell and all that. But we got finals week, so we got to continue pushing. Also reminds me, finals week is next week, unless you guys just finished your finals. If you did, congratulations. If you're finishing next week, you're with me. As that will bring up 3rd and 11 now. Let's go with you, my friend. It looks like Eastern Michigan doesn't want to send their offense back out there, so they might just accept the loss at this point. As we do pick up the first down either way, so that's always good to see. And yep, they're not going to call anything. We're not going to call another one. Go final on Monday. Hey, you know what? Good luck to you, Lambo, on your final on Monday. I have finals on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Thankfully, though, Iron Mountain actually bringing their A game today, as they shut Eastern Michigan out this for an entire half, as Johnny Jones gets player of the game, well deserved, with 5 sacks on the day. You're doing technical director? Oh, I assume that's a class. A good week on that. I have final scene, I think, in like 2. You know what? Good luck on that, Lambo. Everybody, please give it up for Lambo, who's working really tirelessly on classes. He deserves it. He deserves the praise. Obviously, though, Thaddeus Denbo, let's not ignore him for a second here. Obviously, Cruz's pick, not helpful. But Cornelius also threw 2 picks, one of which was a pick 6. 10 for 15. Then we have Danny Pats, who could barely complete a pass. And then Denbo, out of everyone, played an entire half, threw just as many passes as Danny Cornelius, and only threw 1 incompletion, not even an interception, scoring a touchdown, getting 200 yards. Denbo just showed that he is the better quarterback today. The run game obviously not showing up either. Obviously not showing up. Lambo. Incredible game for him. 148 yards, 10 grabs. Only 1 sack, and that was led up by Frey McGill. with the holding penalty, but a pancake, so I guess we could let that slide looking at it. 5 sacks, however. Brian Below wishes he could do that. 5 sacks for Johnny Jones today. An incredible showing. Definitely well-deserved for player of the game. In terms of interceptions, only one. George Kumaro returned it for 37 yards as well. And only one forced fumble by Lincoln. Obviously, they recovered it. No safeties, no touchdowns from the defense. And kicking, once again, was perfect. Let's see. Your actors bailed on you? Alright, guys, look. If you know where Lambo's going to school, get in there. Cover for his actors. You guys got this. I know you do. You guys got this. That does bring the stream to 10:07, however, so that's actually pretty nice timing. As we do get the win, 38-21. We will simulate the week. Anything else I should really know? Or do? It feels like a quick episode. Johnny Jones, 5 sacks. MAC Defensive Player of the Week. And, of course, National Defensive Player of the Week. Incredible day for him. Incredible week for him. Let's go down to the MAC again. Who got it? Yeah, Brian Below gets it week 11. Week 12, Johnny Jones gets it. Obviously showing a lot of skill. Conference standings, we are definitely out of it. Ball State did lose a game. Toledo, so them and Toledo are the only teams available. They would have to lose both their games. And even then, they would have to lose both their games. Bowling Green would have to lose both their games. And Central Michigan would have to lose to us. And we'd have to win out if we were to have a chance at the MAC. We play Kent State and Central Michigan, so we can only control one of those games. Definitely not a good look, or not a good promise here. As I do want to see records real quick. Just before we do that, I want to see some records. I just want to check on some records because I think we might have beat some. Not entirely sure, though. We need these beat because I hate seeing Akron on there. Napkins, B-dubs, Below. Yeah, okay, so no one still. Brian Below at 45 sacks is awesome. Anything on the season? I don't think so, right? We are the 2031 season. It does not look like it. So, nope. All right. Time to look at a game because this is the big one I wanted to look at. Looks like, oh, most sacks in a game is 6. Really? Yeah, Jose Cherry still not beat. Renault Katz still not beat. But in 2031, Johnny Jones breaks the game record for sacks in a game. That's impressive. Now let's head to fixing the number, and then after we fix the number, we'll be all done. Who is number 23? That is my question. Number 23 is Cardi Duck. We'll move Cardi to number 24. Why not? Five? No, we're moving him to 24, so. Where's Lambo now, huh? There he is. There's the guy. Steve Cherry obviously playing well for us coming into this season, but after the season, yikes. Which one was it, 23 or 25? It's 23, right? Yeah, all right. So, We got Lambo back onto a 23. You guys can see it there. It says 23. Rico Vildor actually surpassing Lambo. Yeah, that was true before. As we'll move Duck back to 25. Or whatever number we just... Yeah, to 24. As that's going to do it for today's episode. Obviously, yeah, no, we're not doing 5. Sorry, guys, we're not doing 5. So if I go back into my notes, I don't think they retired. 5 is retired. What are you guys talking about? 5's retired. By none other than, Vic. So, you guys gotta talk to him about that. As I have to say thank you guys so much for watching and being here. Remember, guys, it means a lot to me whenever you guys do show up and everything. You guys showed up in numbers today. Currently showing 4. I don't think I saw the viewer count go down below 3 today. So thank you guys so much for watching and being here. It means a lot to me again. And the more you guys watch, the more you guys watch, the more better, the better the streams become, obviously, and the more consistent I am. I'm also going to try to get better before, I can't even say before next stream because that's tomorrow, but I'm going to try to get better for next week. Although it is finals week, so I will be warning everybody now, I will not be streaming much next week, so please understand that. Our IMU stream, I'm telling you guys this now because you guys are here. Our IMU stream will be on Monday. Once again, it won't be on Friday. It will be on Monday. I will be going home after finals. I will be tired. I will not be able to stream that day because I will be way too tired, way too exhausted from the drive. So I'm not going to do that, all right? With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and being here. Remember to be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. And of course, have a good one.